Aaron, don't touch me there.
God damn it. Welcome to War Never Changes, everyone. My name is Aaron Love. I'm the GM. With me today is Shea Dan.
Yeah, Hubert, are we the bad guys?
Trevor Noah.
As Jimothy, who never skips bad guy day.
Ellie Shanley.
As Harriet, who never hurt a fly.
Sean Curl.
As Mattis. Ghouls just want to have fun.
And for the first time, a special guest, Jeph Wilkinson from Big Campaign Stories.
I'm a goddamn Dapper Dan man.
Thank you.
I like the alliteration.
I think I've made so many Oh Brother Where Art Thou references and no one said anything. And I think Dapper Dan was one of them. Thank you.
Well, to make the long time joke, long time listener, first time caller.
Well, we appreciate.
Are we on the air?
Yeah, we are.
I'm gonna have to edit that out.
Well, we appreciate you joining us. This is going to be first time, and so it's pretty exciting.
And for all four other of you listeners of you out there, Jeph was the one that run a raffle. So we'll have one next month, and you too could play with Aaron and the gang.
Quote Fallout. I won the lottery.
Yeah, you don't want to win that lottery, though. Oh, poor Nipton. Rip. So yeah, where we left off last time was you guys were leaving Arroyo, I believe, after completing the Temple of Trials. Midas stole the sacred Vault 13 jumpsuit and put it on. And after, establishing a rat house, and I guess you guys kind of became the mayor, or Jimothy became the mayor of Arroyo.
Alpha mayor.
Huh?
Alpha mayor.
Alpha mayor. That's
Mayor
right.
Prime.
Mayor Prime.
You guys got a lead to a location that might have some penicillin that Jimothy was very interested in finding for his vault. And I believe that you guys loaded up in your truck and started heading out on your way.
And then I have here that it's a location. There's a hospital that is between Klamath, the Den, and Reading.
Correct.
And it was supposed to be kind of like in the dead center of those. So I think we were driving towards that area last we left.
That's correct.
And Hubert installed a GPS screen.
Yep.
That the Pip-Boy can link into.
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, you guys now have your first upgrade to the truck, and you guys have navigation.
Well, it was much easier than Jimothy holding his Pip-Boy in front of my face going, "Can you see it still?"
Only slightly easier.
Now you're just pointing at it. We need to go that way.
Something that I think that we did need to clear up. I know that there was some confusion at the end of the last episode in regards to like traveling roles. And I think out of session, Shea and I kind of revamped those a little bit to make them a little bit more streamlined and a little bit better, have better descriptions. So we're kind of changing them up a little bit. They're very similar. I will copy and paste those now into the chat for you guys. But for the audience, the different roles is there's a designated driver role where you're in charge of keeping the vehicle moving and using any maneuvers to avoid obstacles or enemies. There's a navigator role, that keeps an eye on the train and look out for points of interest, landmarks, supplies, that sort of thing. Scout, keeps the head on a swivel and looking out for any danger in the surrounding area. There's an attack roll. So like if somebody, if you get ambushed or something, you're kind of on guard. The attack is what we switch out for like the defender roll. And then utility. So if you want to spend your travel time doing any specialized tasks or anything like that.
See, I could scout, but that would mean Harriet couldn't take her midday nap. You kind of need your eyes for scouting.
Didn't we
So
just
maybe
have a
that's
long
some
rest?
sort of
though?
Well, I'm very tired.
Harriet has to recover her long rest spells.
Yeah. I still have some empty spell slots that need recovering.
Harriet's a grandma. She needs her nap time.
I
I'm
don't think we
gonna
need
be-
any utility.
Driver.
I'll scout. I'll keep a close eye on the wasteland.
We can double up, yeah.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Make that
Scout.
triple up, and then we'll
Triple
make sure no new players join us on our truck.
Got him.
That's probably for the best.
Oh
No, we're gonna be robbed. Is he gonna rob us? I don't want to play.
I
Oh,
don't want to play.
You have to legally tell us if he's gonna rob us.
oh God.
Unless Jeph is playing a Brahmin, I think we should probably just like drive on by.
You guys
He
haven't
is a
even
Brahmin. We should
What
beat him up.
if he, wait, let's really go into this. What if he is a Brahmin? Then what?
Well, then we take him with us.
Stop hypothetically metagaming. Just
You know what, Aaron?
you guys-
You need to give us a Brahmin NPC. I guarantee that would actually be one that we'd probably love.
We
Ah.
treat
We'd just hang out
the
with our
utmost
Brahmin.
respect and
No,
dignity.
it would be like a
Talking
half
about my
a
Brahmin.
it'd be a half a session before you guys like murdered it and started making hamburgers or something.
Ouch.
Oh, and then
No.
this session could be called Top Brahmin.
Damn it, I was waiting for the moment to make the top ramen joke, but
You got to be way faster when Trev's around.
I don't have to. I'm a cow.
Oh God, the shenanigans. So we have a driver, we have a scout, or so is Midas and Jimothy also being a scout?
I think so.
Yes.
Well, now I want to take a nap.
You're gonna miss the Brahmin.
Well, when we pass by it, someone can just yell, "Hey!" and I'll wake up and see him as we pass.
You know, I'll switch to navigator.
Okay.
There you go. You can point at the screen.
Yeah.
Make sure that you're going to Mexico. Okay. So God damn. So yeah, you guys leave Arroyo. Leave it in your tracks, as they say. As the day progresses, in the hot wasteland sun, you travel for what seems like quite a while, with keeping your eye on the horizon, making sure that you're going towards what appears to be the location, or like at least in the direction that you were given for where the hospital might be. Halfway or half day point, you guys come into a more urban type situation where there's an overpass and some broken down cars and stuff along the way. As you pass some of the broken down cars, you slow down to navigate. You see that one of the broken down cars has somebody that's standing outside of it trying to get it to work. As you guys are approaching, what do you guys do?
That car better not have any doors on it.
I'm gonna
Can I
roll
rip
a
the
hit.
door?
You're sleeping.
Do they look like they're affiliated with anybody?
So you're pretty far away. You just pretty much make out that there's a figure
Okay.
currently. So yeah, you guys are a safe distance back, but you can see that there's somebody up ahead.
Okay.
There's somebody up your head.
I'm gonna
Floor it.
Okay, that sounds good. And I floor it.
I'm gonna roll the hit, Aaron.
No, I think I rolled to hit. I'm driving.
Oh, true.
Are you going to run this person over?
Well, I don't have sparks anymore to blow him up.
Okay.
Do I see any Brahmin?
No, you don't see any Brahmin.
All right.
But as the truck kind of roars, and some smoke pops out the back muffler, you guys start speeding faster and faster ahead, closer to this figure. As you get closer, you're able to make out that this. You can make out the appearance of this figure. Jeph, would you like to describe your character?
It's roadkill.
Yeah, you're looking at a gentleman about 5'9" with dusty brown hair, tan skin, wearing a military bomber jacket, kind of scraped up jeans that have been patched up several times, some socks inside of some sandals, with looks like 2 backpacks sewn together that they wear on their back as they are looking at this broken down vehicle, and they give it a swift kick.
So yeah, as you kick it, you hear the roar of the truck, and you turn to see it rapidly coming straight at you. What do you do?
A panicked moment of, why, god damn it! And then I'll jump to the side.
As back to the party, as you guys see this guy jump to the side, as you guys are getting very, very close to his vehicle, what do you guys do? Do you guys do anything, or do you just keep going?
I hit the brakes.
I recommend we should rob him.
So first of all, Jeph, first roll of the night. Can you give me a dex check?
Absolutely.
Wait, I said I hit the brakes.
Is there a dex check,
like,
or
you
is
still
it a
jumped
reflex
out the
save?
Yeah, reflex save. Sorry. God damn. Sorry.
Yeah, not a worry. I've rolled a 20.
Oh, a nat 20?
A dirty 20.
Okay. So yeah, with a
Sexy and proper 20.
so with your sexy and proper 20, you dive, but you like tuck and roll, so you stay on your feet as this thing comes speeding up to you and then slams on the brakes and just kind of like slides to the side before like what would narrowly miss your vehicle, and comes to a stop.
Oh, I want to roll down the window. Shovel sailor.
Greetings, my friend. Well, traffic out here is terrible these days, I do see.
Yes, yeah. You know, you just never really know what's going to happen. So, you going to rob us or something?
Well, I hadn't considered that yet, considering, well, I don't know if you have anything I want, and I doubt I have anything you want, but...
We don't.
Oh, you hear at my list? Nothing we want.
That seems not fair. This vehicle seems to have broken down. Do you mind if I hop one in yours? I'm trying to find my way to New Vegas.
Yeah, listen, you look like a nice guy and all, but we have a lot of stranger danger, so let's just come together as a group and we'll decide if we like you or not. And I don't even roll the window up. I just
We're
turn
on
around like, so what do we think? Can we want to leave this guy or what?
I welcome you to, and I kind of look around. Whatever geological oddity this place is, seems to be 2 weeks from everywhere.
How many hexes is that? I don't think he knows about hexes.
I don't know. I don't think he knows anything that we know, Jimothy.
That's all right. Aaron, I want to like zoom out on my map and see if I could find New Vegas on there.
I don't believe that you were given that as a location on your map.
No, but I still want to try.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah. I guess that would be like the survival check. Or wait, or give me either a survival or a society. Your choice.
The difference of 1. So rolling survival
Okay.
for a total of 11.
Yeah, so you zoom out and you're scanning on your world map essentially, and yeah, you have no locations and you can't really suss out where it is based off of
Could Harriet
information.
try recalling a place called Everywhere with Society?
a place called Everywhere. I'm assuming that has something to do with one of your feats.
No, I just heard someone say we're a little away from everywhere. And I was like,
Oh, I get you.
that way.
Yeah,
Let's see if I know where that town is.
Sure, go for it.
All right.
Right,
It's
so while
about-
she's doing that,
It's about half an hour west of Milton Freewater.
I just sort of whispered to the group, New Vegas doesn't exist.
Sure.
So let me chime in with that. All of you would know that New Vegas does exist. Because
I came from the vault, though.
yeah, but Vinny, the guy back in Arroyo, told. Actually, I don't know if it was shared amongst all of you, but he at least told Midas that one of his trinkets that got stolen from him during his transformation from Mike McFeely to Midas. One of the people that robbed him took an item to New Vegas. That was one of the locations that was mentioned.
Fat Tony has the gun.
Yep.
Damn.
But it's
I
not on
also
my map.
rolled a 11, a nat 1 on my society check.
Yes, yeah, you have no idea.
Doesn't ring any bells.
You know what? Why don't me and you just go to New Vegas together? We'll start our own story.
Harriet turns blushing.
I don't think he was talking to you, Harriet.
Nope, definitely not. Talking to the fellow who's going to New Vegas.
Oh
What's
boy.
in New Vegas?
My gun, Jimothy.
I'll show you. It's much better than old Vegas, in my opinion.
I think it's right next to New Mexico.
Oh, do they have new penicillin there?
Yeah, definitely.
Well, if it's any assistance from everything I've heard, New Vegas has, well, just about everything. Chances, opportunities, places to go to. I'm sure a responsible robot like yourself could find quite a few things there to do.
Oh, I have nothing to do. I just drive.
Well, a designated driver is also important for quite a few different places.
Valid.
You could Uber in New Vegas.
That's true. Have you thought about all the Ubers you're missing out on?
Wait, are you guys trying to get me to get a job?
Yes.
This is bullshit. I keep you guys alive.
Apparently, making sandwiches isn't enough.
Yeah, you know.
What kind of vehicle? What kind of vehicle are you driving?
This is a truck. Vault Special 5000 with a dual Hemi and a fusion core combustible engine.
That sounds absolutely amazing. It sounds like kind of the one my grandpa had. As I'm saying that, I'm just kind of climbing into the back of your truck.
I have my bat at the ready.
Oh, that's a fine bat. Quality wood. Reminds me of the thing I saw over in Astoria. Yeah, that's a place. They have fine trees. Make great baseball players.
I feel like this guy. I feel dirty. This guy makes me feel dirty. Got in our truck.
Well, not as good as Cy Young, I bet.
Yeah.
I say that to this dude who just climbed into the truck.
Well, I do have water or caps if you're willing to go that way.
Many caps.
Water.
I mean, that was the problem with my last vehicle. It demanded too much water. Didn't have enough to share. So But I do have some for you all if you'd like, as
You
long as we
had a-
keep going in that direction.
You had a vehicle running on water?
Worst thing I've ever drove.
I'd imagine.
See, this mutant Amiga gets it.
Right, did you ever try milk?
You know, that's something I quite have not considered.
Perhaps the natural oils would help lubricate the engine.
Or, maybe like something else that's not water or milk. Like maybe gas. Or maybe a fusion core.
Not ours, though.
Oh, hell no. I worked too hard and spent too many hero points to get this damn fusion cell.
Spent too many what?
Hero points.
Well, I apologize, my glorified ghoul. I did not find a lot of gasoline upon my trip leaving Vancouver. So,
Aaron, I want to scan my map for Vancouver.
Yeah, so you can go ahead and roll for it. But as Midas was listing off like fusion cores, he does. You do remember that you guys do have a additional fusion core that you found at the Red Rocket. Just so and just saying that Midas just it like pops into his head and he's like, oh, we do have an extra one.
That's a 10 on my survival check.
Yeah.
I think I gave it to Hubert because he is the DD. I believe I gave it to Hubert. I don't think I kept it on my person. And I wouldn't have given it to Harriet because she doesn't have pockets.
No.
I could have held on to it.
Yeah, well, we wouldn't want to touch it after you.
So it's valid that somebody on the party has it. I was just saying, like, you do remember
Right.
that you guys did that because you were the one that found it in the Red Rocket.
Right. I think I'm gonna lean into the cab and I'm gonna whisper to Hubert and say, "You might want to give that to Jimothy to hold on to."
I don't know what you're talking about. There's nothing in my chassis.
Oh my god. Who has it?
I haven't, Midas. Jesus, dude. Just sit back.
Ew, that thing was in a chassis.
So I guess so. Since Midas is the one that's whispering, can you give me a deception check to see if
Me?
Jeph? Yeah. Midas, give me a deception check. Jeph, did you say your character's name by any chance or no?
not yet.
Okay.
I was,
Fuck.
Yeah, to see if Jeff's character notices.
Probably.
Yeah, with a 14.
That's a nat one,
Nat
Aaron. Not
one.
just
Oh yeah, now
14.
one. Yeah. So yeah, you definitely overheard the conversation, Jeph.
Well, I didn't say what it was.
Well-
I just said that thing.
Well, if I apologize. I may have taken some liberties with you, my wonderful wasteland wanderers, my nuclear neighbors. And I find myself right now sitting upon the bed of your truck without properly introducing myself. I'm Alexander Fremont Kennedy. My friends call me Sandy, Monty, Fremont, Kenny, whatever fits your current persuasion or attitude. But Alex will do just fine for right now. More than competent with cores if need be, if we need to keep this thing running. Point is, I'd rather get moving before I have to start milking a Brahmin in order to get my car to work. Because, well, just kind of feels a little bit odd.
You have a lot of names. I think I'm going to call you Flounder.
I was just about to ask if he's ever gone by Flounder.
You know what? That sounds fair. You can call me Flounder as long as you give me a ride.
Yeah, if you want to get a ride, you probably don't want to be called Flounder.
No,
or if
you
want
don't want
anything.
that name.
That's your curse, buddy. Anyways, Alex, it's just perfectly fine to meet you. We just caught off guard with your abruptness, but we can take you with us as far as we go. We're going to a hospital to look for some
Ramen.
Penicillin.
what he said. And you're welcome to go with us as far as we go, and we'll figure it out from there. But welcome to the truck. Please don't mess with anything, and don't touch my cores. And I'll just
Sounds good, my
drive.
constructed captain. And I will pull out a little bit of a pomade and rub it through my hair, and sit back in the bed of the truck.
I mean, worst case, we'll just kill them. So.
Harry
Was
is
that
eyeing the can of pomade, like noticing how shiny and
What are you going to
perfectly
use it on?
formed it made there. She wants to know how to use it. She's like, how does that work?
Well, it's the finest situation a man or a woman could find themselves in. My super mutant mistress. In fact, would you like a bit? I've only got a couple cans left.
Can I try a tab? Yeah.
I think it'll do wonders on your. Do you still wear a bear trap on your head?
I do. It's currently on my. It hurts very much. Thanks for asking.
I'm sure it'll make it very shiny. In fact,
Okay.
I think you'll be the belle of the super mutant ball. And I'll hand you a can of pomade.
All right. I like the sound of it. I'll try a bit. I'll rub it like on my scalp and the little blades of the bear trap.
I was hoping you would eat it.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I was expecting too.
But yeah, I'll lay in the back of the truck and start humming a I don't want to set the world on fire.
Actually, yeah. Before I do
Not a sponsor.
run the pomade through my dry, irradiated scalp, does it smell like anything? Can I take a sniff? If it smells good, I'll eat it. That's what I'm saying.
I don't know. What does this smell like, Jeff?
It's gonna smell like a little bit of antiseptic and clove cigarettes.
Oh, those are Harriet's favorite. Yeah. Okay. She still puts it on her scalp, but she definitely licks her finger afterwards.
Finger looking good.
Nothing wrong with that. I mix that a little bit with my Insta Mash with a little bit of my fancy boy Blamco mac and cheese. Tastes great.
Mm.
I mean, it can't honestly be worse than any of the other food around here. So,
Yeah. Been a lot of moldy sandwiches.
Oh, you guys have sandwiches?
not
think-
anymore.
I
Freaking
think-
ungrateful people.
The bot is hiding some mayonnaise from us.
A lot of mole rat babies.
Jesus.
I'm. So we're driving along, Aaron. What do we see?
Yeah. That's, I was gonna interject, but then Sean said more babies. So with a hefty start and some sputtering, the truck roars back to life, and you guys travel along your way. As like I said, it was about midday when you guys came across Alex. And you guys are, heading in the same direction that you guys were heading in previously. As you're driving along, let me see something really quick. So Hubert's driving?
Yes.
Okay. Can you give me a piloting check really quick?
No.
No, you can't?
Apparently. Oh, I think we messed up.
What?
Should have assigned something besides the straight skill.
So yeah, I mean, you can just be. I think that we're
do-
talking about it being crafting, so you can just give me a crafting check.
Okay.
Make it easy.
Then either that, or I can do like a acrobatic or something too. 27.
Oof. Okay. Damn. Okay. Let me. That changes things. So as you're driving along, you notice at the very last second, but you're unable to really navigate out of completely avoiding. You just see something that's like poking up from the ground, and like literally you see it as it like is right in front of like the hood of the truck, and then it goes underneath. Okay, so yeah, so all of a sudden you guys feel a big old thud, and it kind of jars all of you. And Hubert, you just feel like the wheel just kind of like loses. What I'm trying to say is you just like very short amount of time, like a fraction of a second, you just kind of like have to swerve a little bit. Stop freaking posting stuff. So oh, it's the guest. I can't even be mad. Normally it's my players that are just blowing up the chat during the thing. Yeah, so where I was going with that? God, that totally derailed me. So
Something about the wheel.
Yeah, so yeah, you just kind of jerk the wheel for a second, and two of the tires you felt got punctured. So you have 6 tires, and 2 of them got punctured through something that was on the ground. But with the 27, you were able to swerve just enough that it only hit the back 2 tires essentially. So you can feel that they're hit. They're not completely flat, but you can definitely tell that they're they're like starting to lose air pretty rapidly.
We're gonna have to shop for some emergency repairs.
Yeah, you should hit the brakes. I shouldn't be sitting on these flat tires, pressing on them for that long. You stop the car. Let's get out.
Everyone be on your guard. I don't know what I punctured his tires on, but something came up at last second there.
Yeah, and so like by the time that you stop, so you guys stop the vehicle. Are you guys getting out, or what are you doing?
Yeah, I want to see what we hit.
I'm immediately getting off.
So as you guys step out of the vehicle, you notice that the ground is a little bit different. It's not just like the dirty ground. It's almost like harder. And as the wind kind of swirls around you, you look down and you see where you guys are standing and where your truck is currently sitting on top of is almost like a white and black squares. And you notice that the black and white squares are like, it goes like white on top and black on bottom, then black on bottom, white on top. And that's only in about a 4-foot straight line into the edges of where the hard part of the road then returns to the dirt. And as you get out, yeah, you guys notice that the back 2 tires are currently took a hit.
I want to basically pull out tools from my chassis.
Okay.
And get to work.
Okay. So I guess, yeah, you want to give me a crafting check then?
Well, okay.
Wait, isn't that... Oh, wait, no, you have the feat, right? Yeah, never mind. You have a feat. I don't know why I asked for a check.
I have a feat.
I thought you had a feat for repairing.
Do you need any help there, my automated amigo?
Yeah, potentially. I might need someone to help spot. Let's see. Oh, engine bay. So when repairing and spending the full 10 minutes, you can fix up to 2 objects.
Mm-hmm. Master in crafting, you can fix up. That's dope. Okay.
So yeah, I guess I just need to just spend 10 minutes.
Okay. So you guys are just kind of stopped for that 10 minutes while you fix them.
Aaron, I want to keep an eye on Alex. I'm pretty sure somehow he's behind this. So if he's getting close to Hubert, I'm definitely getting like a little bit more suspicious.
Okay. So I'm sorry. Did Alex say that he would help Hubert? Jeph?
I'm absolutely willing to.
Oh, I thought that's what you said.
Hubert said he has this, so
Oh, okay, cool.
I'm not
Okay.
gonna step on Hubert's toes,
Fair.
though the lack thereof.
Nice. So what's Harriet and Midas and everybody else doing?
I'm just keeping a watch out for ne'er do wells.
I'm gonna march back up the road a little. Let's see what we ran over.
Okay.
I'll go with Harriet since she needs protection, obviously.
And I'll be, I guess, interposed between Hubert and Alex. So, Alex, where were you before this?
Oh, I found myself in quite a few different places. What you, Jimothy? You're human, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you're a vault dweller. Oh, that's very nice. That's an esteemed place to be. Probably bona fide, I'm sure. Nice outfit, looking good.
Yeah, we, Vault 16, we're definitely the best.
I would never doubt that or question that. Yeah, no, I found myself wandering around the places outside of Vancumas. Like I said, I was over in Astoria. I've been up to Central Law, and I've dodged the raiders of Bammon, of the Bammers. But now I find myself upon the road like yourselves, wasteland wanderers, travelers.
And you're trying to get to New Vegas.
Correct. A new place, new life.
To escape?
I wouldn't say escape. I've never been trapped anywhere. I just find myself wanting to put down new roots in a place that can expand to fit my new growth.
Definitely sounds interesting. Hubert, how's it going?
Yeah, I don't know, dude. It's been like 4 minutes.
Oh, shit.
So like I'm like almost halfway done.
Okay.
And I just have like one of the tire off with one of my arms and blowtorch and a bunch of crazy.
I mean, if you'd like, I'm more than happy to pay my way a little bit with my assistance.
That's all right. He's a robot. He's got it.
Sure, I do understand your constructed companion does suffer from that robotic nature, but he may not be necessarily programmed for this. To be fair, I did repair quite a bit back then. There's also, it's not too far, if I don't mind. Please let me know if I'm overstepping my bounds, but it's not too far. There's a nearby settlement named Jalopy that should have some car parts, upgrades, supplies, things that we need, places we want to go to.
If we need to, we can head there. But Hubert hasn't failed us yet. He fixed my Pip-Boy.
That's very nice. Pit boys are a very important thing about traveling the wastelands, from what I understand from the few vault dwellers I've met.
Which vaults were they from?
Vault 16.
Wait, you met someone besides me?
Nope, you're 100% of the vault dwellers I've met. I'm very happy about the Pip-Boy that you have, but...
Jimothy's butt hurt at this point.
You get a hero point, Jeph. That was fucking big.
That was pretty good.
That was so good.
Watching Aaron laugh and like
I know that's what
giggle
my
and
eyes are
kick in
doing,
the
too.
background was just what I was watching.
You exploded my mind. I was like, what? I love it.
I didn't approve this.
No, I'm along for it. Whatever you guys decide, man.
Yeah, so Alex, how about you head over to that tire place?
Yeah, I'm more than happy to make introductions, distract them with a smile, a little bit of flattery, and get us the parts we need. But I think it'd probably be easier if we all get there together. Hubert, do you mind if I take a chance of that tire?
Yeah, hey, listen, Haas, if you want to try, you can help. I'm not gonna say no to some help, but
Yeah, I've got. Pardon me, I know this may be a little bit a little bit unorthodox, but like I said, I got some Blammo Mac. I got a little bit of Instamash. I think I can make a little repair here. And Aaron, if it's okay, I'm going to use my improvised repair ability.
Yeah.
I'm going to hastily patch a damaged equipment together. Does not work if it takes any other damage, but it does work until it does take damage. And then it is shoddy, and then breaks worse. But I will, a little bit of water, a little bit of mac and cheese, and mashed potatoes. I'm going to plug that hole and get that tire kind of up and running.
Well, absolutely, yeah. So you're able to plug the hole in the tire, and you notice that that it's no longer losing air and it's able to hold air, so it'll get you guys by for the time being. As you're doing that, though, you all kind of start hearing this noise of like what can only be described as like other vehicles, and you get the vibe that they're coming towards you. Like the sound is getting louder and louder and louder, and you can tell that they're rapidly approaching.
I do very much apologize. I know Brahmin milk would work a lot better for these mashed potatoes, but water's the best I had. But it sounds like we need to all get going.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how close are they? Like, do they sound really close?
Yeah, they're getting really close really fast.
What direction are they coming from? Towards the direction of travel, or are they coming up behind us?
Kind of like to the side. So like.
Okay, so like they're trying to T-bone us almost.
Yeah, so like. So you guys are currently sitting on, like I said, a part of the road that is a lot harder than, the rest of it. And there's like a pattern that is underneath you guys that, you know what, screw it. It looks checkered. And so I know this is a horrible drawing, but, if you guys can see that. So this is the truck, okay. And here is where you guys are currently situated. Well, hold on, something like that. And that's the. Damn it! I had it right the first way. So that's the direction. No, I didn't. God damn it! That's the direction that they're coming from. So it's like, sorry. Let me just keep turning this around to make it hella confusing. It's the freaking camera. The camera reverses everything. So it's diagonal. So for a cardinal direction, it'd be like they're coming from like the southwest towards you guys. So right. Yeah, that's currently.
So if we were to, I was just trying to figure out if I needed to hide or if we do just need to hop in and start driving.
Yeah. So I mean, that's up to you guys. But like as you guys are even thinking about this, like the noise is getting louder and louder and louder. Like they're gonna be on you very, very soon.
Is there anything to hide behind?
You guys are pretty well out in the open. So yeah, not really. Maybe if you guys like run, in like pretty much any given direction, there might be like some rocks that you could hide behind if you go prone.
What's the terrain like? Like what are we looking at offside the road? Like is it sand, dirt?
Oh yeah. So it's like kind of like the dirty sand that you would think of in the wasteland, almost like New Vegas-y. And then all of a sudden, like there's a part of the road that's just like asphalt. And that's where you guys are currently sitting on top of.
Okay, so I guess I would just look around and be like, "What are we doing? We going? We hiding? What?
Is it fixed?
We should go." Yeah, it's fixed. Out of here.
All right, let's hop in then.
Hubert hit the gas, and I'll start pushing on the back of the truck
to give it a boost.
Yeah.
So yeah, you guys rapidly just like climb into this truck, and once again it roars to life, and you guys start driving. And as you start What?
I said, are we hoofing it? Are we doing the double speed? That's what I was trying to figure out too. Because you did say that there was some like we could use more of the fuel cell but go faster.
Right? Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. And so you can definitely do that. But like by the time you guys get into the vehicle and just like start it and like start going, these vehicles are already like on your ass. They're like within 20 feet of you guys. So yeah, as you guys start driving forward, if that's what you guys want to do is just like floor it, you absolutely can.
Jimothy, what are your vault
I don't
dollar
have a
items?
ranged weapon.
I think I know what I want to do, but I don't think I have the strength to do it.
You're gonna sacrifice yourself?
Just grab 2
I
grenades
really
and
want to
jump.
jump off the back of the thing onto a vehicle and try and steal one of these vehicles.
I could throw you at one of them.
Oh yes!
You can attempt. I'm telling you right now, it's gonna be a fairly high DC because they're flying. They're going like maximum speed. And if you
Can we try to match speed with them and then throw?
you can, but the truck is like getting up to speed as these things are like.
If they're already gaining on us, then they can go faster than we can. Like, why don't I just wait until they're like neck and neck with us to toss Midas?
I mean, you absolutely can try.
Like as they're overtaking us, there should be a window where they're going about the same speed.
Can I get a description of the vehicles?
Yeah. So one of them is almost like a dune buggy type. And you see that there's like a driver, and then there's a secondary person that's on the back, and it's kind of hard to tell where you're from, but you can see that he has like some sort of weapon, and then the other one looks like almost like, of course, Midas might not know what this means, but like to kind of describe it for you guys, it's kind of like a Impala type. It's like a front is a car, and then like the back half is like a bed of a truck. Like they took like a Corvega and then like some sort of small truck and like fused them together. And once again, that vehicle has an obvious driver and then somebody in the bed of the truck. But this one doesn't look like it has like a mounted weapon or something like the other one does. But you can tell that this person has something in their hand. And as they're getting closer, the person that has the thing in their hand actually throws something at the other vehicle. And what hits the side of the vehicle just like combusts into fire as they're like getting up to close to you guys. So you can kind of suss out that he just like threw a Molotov cocktail at that vehicle.
Oh Jesus!
Oh, so it has nothing to do with us.
And I will say that as of right now, you guys can kind of also suss out that they're not really paying attention to you guys as much as they're paying attention to each other.
Great, so I'll have advantage.
Yeah, so let me throw
my
mine.
So is that what you're gonna do? Is do the whole like fastball thing?
Well, I wouldn't call my toss of my friend onto a moving vehicle a fastball.
No, he's referencing
it's a reference to
assist.
something that I'm not going to say because cease and desist are a thing.
No, they can sponsor us. It's fine.
Yeah, I doubt that one.
I'll take their money.
Yeah. Anywho,
it's your time to shine.
This could go really bad. It could also go really good. Yes. I'm going to attempt. I'm going to have. The reason why I asked for a description is because I was hoping one of them was a dune buggy because it's more open and I can get to the people a lot better.
Definitely
I will have Elliot throw me at the dune buggy.
Who's Elliot?
Yeah, Harriet. one of the Eats.
I think Elliot might be one of Alex's names.
So okay, let me think about this one. So
Harriet Grumbles.
only gonna be So, I guess to throw him, Harriet's gonna have to give me an athletics check.
I can do that.
Midas is gonna have to give me an acrobatics check to see if you can
fuck.
land onto the.
That's the like. I am terrible acrobatics, but
Did the mug come in buggy
What?
or did
Somebody just cut out hella bad.
Oh, was it me?
Yeah.
You just became T-Pain.
Crap. Is it working now?
Shay?
Yeah, I was waiting to see what Shea was
God, you just chucked me at this thing.
Fastball.
All right.
Hero point.
Yeah, you guys have hero points.
You guys, I have to use one too.
I have.
Oh my
to use
God.
Hero point.
No, he's giving me knowledge. I need to as
Okay.
well.
Okay.
Wait.
That's better than a 12.
Okay.
I'm going to use the hero point for Sean.
You're gonna what?
I'm going to give one of my hero points to Sean. We can do better than that.
I don't think that's a thing.
We've done it before.
Okay, I'll allow it.
All right, here we go.
Use the aid action.
Oh, 20.
Hey!
That's better than.
Okay, it is better. Okay.
Midas, watch your head.
So I'm not sure if I specified. Did I specify which vehicle got hit with a Molotov?
No, that's what I was trying to ask.
So the vehicle that got hit with the Molotov, was the Doom buggy.
Well, that would have been nice to know.
That's some meta knowledge stuff. So I will say that like the person in the back got wounded from the fire, but as the Doom buggy got even with your guys' truck, the flames that were on the side have kind of like dispersed, leaving just like a charred black smear that was on the side of it.
Okay. Right, and they're more distracted putting out the fire. It's perfect for us.
So, but the 20
and a 29. She threw me with pinpoint accuracy, right?
So
right through the cockpit, out the back.
So
the opposition.
So Harriet throws Midas, and Midas hits the hood of the vehicle and flips and is able to grab a hold of like the side door that has the black charred smear across it, and is just holding onto the door frame, flying in the wind as this vehicle is side by side to the truck. And as soon as Midas hits the hood of the car and like flips over and is holding onto the door, the driver's like, "What the hell?" and just like swerves away from the truck as Midas is just holding on for dear life.
Okay. Shit. It's got doors, right? It doesn't have like, it's not like you can't just like.
So there's no windows. There is a windshield, but there's no windows.
Okay.
If that helps. And that's how you're able to hold on to the side of the door.
Right, but you can't just step in and step out. You have to physically open a door to get in and out.
Yeah, you'd have to open the door or crawl through the window, one or the other.
Well, I know. And I'm on the passenger side.
Yes, you're on the passenger side. Yes.
And there's two people, passenger and driver.
Yes, and the driver is in the back.
Okay. I am going to attempt to pull this guy out of the passenger seat.
Okay, so I guess there's nobody in the passenger seat. So what I meant, so there's the dune buggy, there's the driver, and then like the back is kind of open, and there's a guy that's like standing up with a mounted weapon on there.
Oh, okay. So there's nobody in the passenger seat.
So there's nobody in the passenger seat. You're just holding onto the door frame of an open passenger seat, and then the driver.
Okay. So then I guess I want to try and take control of that mounted weapon.
Okay, so you would have to make a way to like climb towards the back.
Right. I
Okay.
will just kind of use the momentum, I guess, of the vehicle, and I'll just kind of like a ladder, like I'm climbing down a ladder almost.
Okay.
Do I have any like cargo netting, anything like that I can
No,
grab
it's-
onto?
No, it's just like the metal, the side of the vehicle. But like they're going, 40, 50 miles an hour.
That's
So
nothing.
you're gonna
I
try
thought they were
and
going faster than that.
yeah, I mean,
That's nothing.
well, after
Everybody
they
else has been on a vertebrae.
Lower than my fastball.
So yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess you made a good point, Trevor. They're probably like 60 or 70 actually. They're flying. So if you're gonna try and crawl to the back, you're gonna have to give me like athletics check or something to see if you like slip off.
Wait, how fast are they going?
How about a deception check?
A deception
No.
check.
18.
Okay. Yeah, so you're able to just like, fumble your way, just like kind of grabbing on and just like pulling your way over. The guy that was standing is like literally like patting himself out because the right side of him had just caught on fire from the Molotov and he's like in pain. And so he's paying attention to that more than he's paying attention to you.
Okay.
How fast was this doom
Am I
buggy
able to
going
climb
in?
into the back?
Yeah. I mean, with the 18, yeah, that would allow you
Okay.
to come over and then climb in.
So then I just want to push this guy out of the back.
So you're gonna try and shove him?
Yeah, I'm just gonna try and shove him out of the back of it.
Okay. I think what the. Hey Shay, do you know if there's an action for shove or if it's just like a strength check?
Athletics
I think
it's a
to
athletics
fortitude,
check.
Okay. Yeah, you can do that.
isn't it?
Oh yeah.
All right,
there's
here goes nothing.
one more
Oh
time.
god. A 10.
A 10. So you like shove him and he just like kind of stumbles, like loses his balance for a second. He's like, "Hey, how did you get on here?" And
I'm gonna gaslight him and be like, "How did you get on here? This is my car."
And he's just like looking confused.
Deception. I want to gaslight him and make him think he's on my vehicle.
You're being
I'm the
crazy.
captain now.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess go for it.
21.
Wait. What? How is this your vehicle? Isn't and he like looks at the driver and the driver like looks back like I don't know who this guy is. And he's just like kind of confused. He doesn't quite buy that it's your vehicle, but he doesn't have any way of knowing if it's not. Or if it is, I guess I should say.
You guys took this from my friend Alex, and I'm here to get it back.
Alex? Who's Alex?
He's that guy right there. You see him in the back of the truck. He's got really cool hair.
He looks over at the truck.
So real quick, the car that Midas is in, how close is it?
So it was when he jumped onto it, it was probably about 10 feet away. But it is like swerved like to get way away from the truck now. So now it's probably about 30 feet or 30, 40 feet.
Okay. All good.
Yeah. So when he looks over at you, what do you do anything, Jeph?
Oh, I give him an absolute look, thumbs up, and
Well, after this race, we're gonna have to settle this, I guess. And I think that's where we're gonna call it tonight, guys.
Oh shit.
Oh shit!
Damn.
That's our first session with a guest. Thanks for being on, Jeph from Big Campaign Stories. Is there anything that you would like to plug or shout out or anything while you have the opportunity?
no. Well, actually, hold on a second. Thank you so much for having me on. I guess donate to your local food shelters, trans rights, and any kind of activist community you have in your area. Support your people who are trying to help you.
Yeah, that's awesome. Fully
Wow, I
support and agree with that as
Terrible
well.
human being that we have never.
Shout out
anything-
your local communities.
Yeah, shop local.
What were you gonna say, Shay?
I was saying terrible human being because we've never said anything like that in any of our other episodes. This
Shay, are you
Good point.
okay? Like you just descended into the void. Like what's happening, buddy?
Is this like
Finally, my computer hates me.
is this like Poltergeist? We have to put a rope around our waist and jump in.
Yeah, your Hubert roleplay is fucking on point, buddy.
For anybody that's still listening, I guess, you can find War Never Changes on Spotify and YouTube. Check us out on Blue Sky. And till next time, don't forget, War never changes.
Bye.
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 Eh.
We're all alone, no chaperone can get our number. The world's in slumber, let's misbehave.